As I've been going about my day recently, if a video idea pops into my head, I'll jot it down on my phone. And a couple I've come up with recently are Gen X, who's going to take our place, and what's wrong with young people these days. Now, these are ideas that just come from everyday conversations with my girlfriend or somebody, usually my age. And then I got a text from my brother the other day. He still works for that company that I just retired from. If you're new here, my name is Troy. I'm 58 years old. I just left a six-figure-a-year job to try this early retirement thing out. Anyhow, in that text, he said that both the jobs, my job and then the other guy that retired, they filled both of those jobs. They filled them internally. And it was a couple young guys, not super young. They were probably millennials. One of them might have been Gen Z. He might still be in his 20s. But anyhow, I got to thinking about it. And some of the young guys I've worked with in recent years, and maybe those guys are going to be all right. I mean, I know there's a lot of issues. The cost of everything is through the roof, and housing is a mess. If you can find a place to live, it's outrageous, whether buying or renting. And then it seems like everybody's got mental health issues today. But, I mean, a lot of young guys and women too that I've worked with seem to have it together pretty good. There's this one young kid I was working with every day, and I mean, he could have moved up in the company I worked for, but it was those nasty swing shifts, and who wants to work that? So he left to join an apprenticeship with the trades. I'm not sure what he's doing, if he's going to be a plumber or what it was, but I mean, the opportunities are out there, and it's not even that hard to find them because they're advertising for people. They need young men and women to fill these positions, these skilled trades that are becoming available because of guys like me that are leaving, getting out of the rat race. You have jobs like electricians, HVAC, welding. I just seen an advertisement the other day. I believe it was the ABEW here in Indiana. It was looking for apprentices. It was like I think a 4-year program, but you got paid the whole time that you work, and then you got classroom stuff, you're learning, and you're getting paid the whole time. I mean, that sounds way better than paying bukus of money for college and then trying to find something to pay all that money back, where with these apprenticeships, you're making money the entire time. And it's not bad money either. And then you're going to make real good money when you're done with the program. My neighbor down in Florida, he's a crane operator, and I know he makes really good money. And he's probably a little bit older than me, so he's at that retirement age. I mean, we're going to need people to fill these spots. And to me, that would be like a perfect job for a millennial or a Gen Z, sitting in one of those cabs and operating that equipment. I mean, a lot of you are already gamers, so that's like a real life game going on there. I mean, there's a lot of good jobs out there. You got mechanics, or I know someplace here locally is advertising they need to hire 5 mechanics right now. You got truck driving. They're always looking for truck drivers. You got things like drone operators. Who knew that would ever be a position? Now around here, they still use airplanes mostly, but I've been down around Evansville and I seen there's a flatbed truck parked out by a field, and there was this young guy up there under a canopy, and he's spraying the fields with his drone, big old drone. And that's the first time I've ever seen that, but it's pretty cool. And those positions are out there because they need people to operate that equipment. And it's not just in the ag field. They're using drones for surveying, for construction, roof inspection, real estate. I know I put mine up and got some shots of our place when we had it for sale. And I also think that we're on the verge of these companies figuring out that they don't need to pay these CEOs millions of dollars, and they need to start taking care of their people on the ground floor. At least these corporations better be figuring this out. I also don't think these younger generations are going to put up with this corporate bullshit like us old folks did. There's just so many opportunities out there now that the young people don't have to put up with that crap anymore. We ordered some fencing from Tractor Supply last year. We ordered it on a Saturday and it said same day delivery. I thought, how in the world are they doing that? And Gail had a coupon for a free delivery, so we took them up on it. And it was these two young guys showed up in a truck with all of our fencing in the back of the pickup. I'm like, do you work for Tractor Supply? Like, well, I didn't even think they delivered on Saturday. And he was doing it through an app called Roadie. And he said he stacks the apps. He's got a bunch of different. He was from Indianapolis, drove all the way to Terre Haute and picked up that order and delivered it here like 30 miles away. But he had done other jobs along the way. So he was just spending his day out here on a Saturday, going from job to job, store to store, picking up orders and delivering them, getting paid for each one. I had no idea there was something like that even out there. So you've got all these side hustles you can do to earn money. And then you've got all these investment apps right on your phone that you can invest that money right into that you just earned. Even an old guy like me, I've got Robinhood, Coinbase, Binance. I got an Ally Bank money market. I mean, I don't have a huge amount invested in these, but it's making me a little extra money. So you literally have a world of investment opportunities right here at your fingertips. Come here, Bubba. So think about it. You young people have already survived the pandemic, recession, the housing chaos that's still ongoing. You've learned to make money online. You're adapting to these new technologies that seem to be popping up every day, something new. You're figuring out how to survive these high costs of living. You're not afraid to try a new career if something don't seem right, or to push back when things don't seem right. You are the generation that's turning chaos into opportunity. So yeah, you guys are going through a lot of shit right now, but I think you kids are going to be all right.